That is some crazy play so far. It seems like they are doing the fight for the turtle, trying to push it and put it to their side. But there's a guy with the fully Salmon onto 2. But Zhao gets a retro cap. But now he will punish with his life. Gigatron will get the first blood. Now Velocity is in a block.
To try and get that back door open. We do see Sakai jumps onto YSS, but the first phase of the Mountain Shock is open. Mountain Shock lands onto Sakai and report the Esmeralda for being the first blood on Rutilant Suns side.
So I think this is Super Poopy's buff.
Yeah, let's see. We do see the engagement from CC is on to General Chow. Well, we see that curtain call defendants has been popped, and the curtain call does secure the kill.
Of the inhibitor. Oh, but there's light is being popped. There's immortality. The toast from Gato will secure the kill. No, the flicker comes out. Clutch plays, but now Poopy's into the back line. The shadow kill is onto 4, so that's not a lot they can do, but he goes back in, and there is CC with a curtain call. Luckily, the flicker implodes, so this is all ahead. Really, the inhibitor being taken down. They're looking for the angle. Shady has been killed. He has been deleted. Now they are looking for the angle to end. They won't be able to take it, but with a mid-late, interesting pick. So, Screen Warriors won the coin toss. Chose second pick. So far, it's not working out for them. There is a 8k gold lead in their favor. Okay, but there's a George coming out, and that is Super Shady being deleted. And now Super Light commits the loss. There's a lot of people that are over. The shadow kill will secure the kill onto Light, and that's a double. Will we see the triple? No, Dimple somehow survives, but they are at 1 HP. There is a mini wave. This is the game they are looking to end. Will they secure the first victory? And that is already 1-0 in the favor of Rutilant. Main idea here would be to go for the small buff invade here on the Horned Lizard if I was the Roger and the team of Screen Warriors, but it's going to be a tough rotation so far. Honestly, the XP lane is one, but there's a flicker with the last insanity onto Super Light, but it doesn't have any damage yet. But oh, what a thought coming out from Brody. Gatto with the play of the century will get the kill on to General Cho, and here's the Lance YSS just securing the last few HP of Nerf Light.
Yeah,
they are the Proteas Team South Africa. So they are going to go to the World Esports Champion in the start of December to go fight against the major pro teams. Oh, but look at this dive coming from Super Brody. The team is there to follow up. Throne of Ruin is on point. Super Brody is looking for the backline dive onto Double Druid, but she does flicker out. This is a gank that was defended by the side of Screen Warriors. So Freya going for that split push in the mid lane. So that is the first turret in the mid lane.
Up on objectives and obtaining the objectives. We do see Super Shady casting his ultimate. He is on to Braun. He is on to Super Poopy. However, the glorious pathway has been committed to allow the Freya to escape. But Rutilant Suns does secure a tier 1 turret in the top lane. The traction pulse is onto X-Borg. Brony comes in. Oh, but the butterfly lands and gets committed. Freya gets stunned up, and the engagement is onto General Chow. He is in the Lycan form, but he's taking a lot of damage and pops with the Esmeralda. Gets the kill onto General Chow.
Oh, yeah, but bro, this lineup has not been working for the side of Screen Warriors head, but against a powerful team that knows each other like this it's a tough play. I mean, look at this Jushin with the butterfly lantern doing all the aggressiveness, and there's a Throne of Ruin, but doesn't do anything.
Maniac on the Jushin. Oh no! That's why it says stealing the Maniac from the Mage. One standout. We do see the engagement onto X-Borg. He does use the flicker and the last insanity to escape the clutches. However, he does have immortality. So will he be able to escape the onslaught here? The traction pulse is into the mix. No, sir. Freya does pick up the kill onto the X-Borg. Gigatron 5000. That's stun up Super Shady under the tier 1 turret, and Freya has been removed from this equation.
Oh, but now the counterplay comes here in from Pops and Brawny. There's the Falling Star Moon on point with Dimple Druid being taken to low HP. But there's the Throne of Ruin. The follow-up is there, but Cho is deep. He thinks he's the Fredrin, and he gets taken down. Now Light is going for the full tank. He still has the ability to do a lot of damage, but
So Grip Reaper, to answer your question, Saints forfeited from the tournament. They didn't get DQ'd. They didn't have the players to play. There was personal things popping off. However, Brody gets a kill onto Freya. However, we do see the traction pulses into the mix, but Sekai will get taken down by Dimple Druid once more, and that is currently a 1-for-1 exchange. We do see Rutilant Suns getting the lineup here to allow the Lord to storm in on the top lane tier 3 turret. They are focusing on all tier 3 turrets at the same time. And well, we do see one getting taken down. The Lord will storm onto the second one. We do see the falling moonlight into the mix. However, Kimmy gets displaced and Pops gets the kill with Esmeralda. This Zushin is so annoying.
Yeah, honestly, it was crazy, but this is once again the ending angle. The Lord is still up there, too many waves. We are looking for the angles. Super Shader goes in the 1v4, trying to do something, but this is already game. This is second game going dominantly to the favor of Rutilant Suns.
Yeah, unfortunately, this was a massive stomping.
Can dish out the damage very early on. So General Cho, he's being very safe, but he's going to get invaded. He's got no retribution, and he's going to have to wait, as this is just a continue of the onslaught in here. They're chasing down the Khalid. He's going to be picked up as first blood. There's just no way to try to stop them. Dimple Druid going in here. I think some rotation from the XP laner would have helped going in. It's going to be the General Cho does secure his buff.
This team, but they have to watch out. The mega plays coming out now from Nerf Light on this Lapu, but you need to watch out for the CC. It's going to be CC versus Lapu on this major fight.
Well, to be very honest, right, contesting for this objective wouldn't have been the best of plans, as there's a shadow kill from General Cho. He manages to get a kill in response, but from the side of Rutilant Suns. And once more, there's a jungle invade continuing here. It's just so much of pressure being placed. General Cho wins the retry battle, but the early game's on a point. However, the Sandstorm coming to the mix, and there's going to be the Avatar of Guardian. Only catches onto one. Everybody is going to dash away, but once more, look at this shit. She's there. She's just zoning everybody away. This is what she's been doing.
They will not be a contestant unless they are going for the late rotation out.
Yeah, possible. There's the Sandstorm into the mix. They're trying to go for the steal. General Cho does steal it, and they get back out there. So that was nicely done. However, Nerf Light did pay for it. The counter engages on the dash away. Super Shady manages to get to safety underneath the turret, compared to what you're going to get from lane and potentially from... Oh, nice stun coming out here. There's the shadow kill as they get the pick off and the turret. And he's just stopping them from rotating. So they traded one turret for two. And now we're heading towards the late game start. Oh, there's the engagement here. Kali trying to survive through this. There's the quad shadows coming out from Hayabusa. He's dancing around here, but they just don't have the damage just yet. But Kimmy comes into the mix. She's trying to dish it out. She manages to set up a kill, and there's the disengage here from the side of Screen Warriors. Knowing that there's no Zushin, so there's a possibility you can get it stolen and sorted out. Super Shady is quite low. General Cho throws out the quad shadow. They're just forcing them away. This is going to come down to a retry battle here. Who's going to land it? It's General Cho. He manages to escape with it, but are they going to be overextending? Are they going to be paying the price? Avatar of Guardian be used defensively. The fight is continuing in here. The Revitalize coming out. Oh, Velocity. He pays the price going in, and there's Pops getting the double kill. So Lord being taken, but that was, I would say, a little bit of sticking around too long. Super Light trying to defend this mid lane. He's going in 1v3. He's gonna get left off, as I think it's right now the way Zushin is playing with Super Light. It's personal. Oh, what a play from General Cho. He gets the steal and he disappears underneath the turret. Oh my goodness. That was a
as soon as possible, because she's the main problem in this lineup.
Yeah, there's the continuation here, Gato. He's surviving through so much. He gets the Avatar of Guardian off there. Oh my goodness. However, it's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange so far. the Kimmy is really dishing out the damage. Hayabusa trying to find the angle into the backline. The Ruby sustaining through so much. However, there's Esmeralda. Sakai is just poking down. The frog armor is still available. There's the last insanity. Oh my goodness, they walked into that last insanity. It's General Cho. He's gonna get he's using the shadow kill, try to at least clear the wave and get out. He's gonna get pulled back once more into the mix. The whole 3 people in the mid lane got caught in that last insanity. Oh my word.
Lucian and Gato alone will take the 1v5.
Yeah. A lot of skills are being cast on the team fight onto the Gato. Gato, I would say, is setting things up very nicely. Super light. He's trying to sustain through all of this, but he's gonna get taken out. The Decimate comes in. General Show trying to find the angle to go in for the retribution. Does he get it? No, it's this time round. It's going to be the Martus who does get this and goes in for a double kill. So that's a 2 for nothing.
For the base defense.
Yeah, Armor Pendant comes out from Ruby. They're trying to do something onto this Tsushi, but she's just going to take everybody out. There's the Shadow Kill coming in from the Hayabusa, but he's going to get eliminated. Sandstorm into the mix. Into the backline, manages to get 1 kill in response, but it's right now it's just a defense. They can land the defense. They did lose a lot of the tier 3 turrets. I mean, that's not what you really wanted, but look at this from Assertion. She's just like air of city. And will that be the Kimmy as well? No, Kimmy. She manages to survive with 1 HP and get back to the base. Oh.
You see, that makes a bit more sense.
Yes. That does make a lot more sense. Because I was wondering how he's sustaining through so much.
Oh, but this damage on this X-Borg is crazy. The fight continues, then Pops is in a bit of danger, but he has still the immortality left. General Cho is looking for some kind of pop. There pops the immortality. But now Martis is onto the Nexus. He's looking for the angle. Decimate is a bit early. Will he get punished due to that engage? So Sakai is there to follow up. His team is on point. They are looking for the aiding angle. There's the mini-wave following, but there's the team fight coming out. Light has the bravest fight on point. X-Borg will finally be shut down. This is the angle they were looking for. The guy is getting for no. That's Zushin saving him. But now there goes the lantern flare. That is Cho being taken down. Now Light is decimated. And this is another victory for Rutilant Suns. It's 3-4-0 at this point.
Yeah, well played to them.
Going for the full lane cut. So this is already mega advantage, but will he get counted out? There's 3 people from the side here onto him. He is at low HP, but the Petrify comes in with the heals. That is first blood onto Dimple Druid, and this is revenge onto this line. Is going to be a complete rotation around, and they're going to maybe switch it around. Oh, but bro, this farmer's combo. Okay, there's the Yuzong with the Black Dragon, but he's already at low health. There comes the flicker from Super Shady onto point. Gigatron is in a bit of danger. Sakai gets kicked back, not being allowed to dive the Faza. So with the Yuzong having no Black Dragon available, this is searching for General Joe. There's the stun coming out from Lapo, and he gets another kill. Already 2 kills on the board. Poopy is chasing, but the team is there to follow up. They are going for the fight. Shadow kills on point, but I don't think they can do a lot with this. Joe is overstepping. He gets punished by Super Poopy, and that is a shutdown kill. Oh, but there's the quad shadows, but there's onto the Minotaur, there's the beautiful technology charge, but now the Nether Realm is on point, the team is there to follow up, Yuzong is finally onto the back line, but the first kill will be Brawny, but they're now onto General Cho, he will fall in response. Oh, the clutch heals come out, General Cho survives somehow.
Yeah, somehow, some way. But with that, they've sacrificed an objective here. But Super Light, he's like, no objective gonna be sacrificed. I got the Brave Fighter. I'm going in. I want to take on everybody. General Cho is gonna get chased down here. Pharaohs blows him up. And it's going to be a 2-for-0 exchange. They managed to get onto the mage, and now it's just going to be trying to defend this mid lane. A lot of pressure coming in here. Lapu swinging that big great axe of his as the jungle invade is on. There's the tectonic charge into the feathered airstrike. However, the nether realm comes through. I don't think it's enough to keep everybody alive. Lapu just somehow he just got taken down. The invade is on once more. Roger wouldn't like inform. There's a bravest fighter coming in, but it's going to be secured buff. However, Minoan Fury knocks up everybody. The follow-up is in here. The Feathered Airstrike, but the Netherrealm keeping them all alive. The chase is on. And this Pharamus play coming through has just been on point.
I mean, he stops the Throne of Ruin, but there's a dive coming out from Zakai, gets the Fars up. Bro, this is crazy. I mean, this Pharamus, as soon as you see... Okay, could shield play from Velocity for some reason, because they don't have a retro available. They're looking for the Hail Mary stun. There's Light being taken in, low HP. There's no follow-up. The Double Druid casts a Feather Airstrike. There's a Flicker with a Banana Fury, and Gruff just sustains through everything. But his team gets dived. They are ignoring the Grok as they should be, going after the other members, but now Pops is a bit overextended. The Tuctonic Charge is on point as well as the Shadow Kill. So this is the kills looking, and Shady's still looking for a fight. There is no sustainability, but Joe doesn't have the ult available. The Lord is going to spawn up. They need to discharge as soon as possible.
Yeah. Most definitely. Oh, there's Super Light. He's going in. He forces out the Black Dragon form. So that's going to be no Black Dragon form available as the Lord will make his way through. So nice force play from Super Light. Yeah, but with the way the Rutilant Suns have been playing, they've just got the timing just right. There's the engagement. The Netherrealm being forced out once more. The Feathered Airstrike doesn't manage to catch on to anybody as Alice is going to get CC'd up. The Grok coming into the mix. The turnaround is in here, but look at the Minoan Fury. Knocks up 3, setting it up for everybody. And the chase is on. This is going to be a 3-for-nothing exchange as the Lord making its way. Pharamus, he went for that skill onto the... Yo, that Lycan Pounce. I don't think the Lycan Pounce can do that much damage. That is GG's.
Oh, this is GG's. Okay, so, ladies and gents, that's the Maniac for Super Poopy!